Welcome to my guide to taking notes while watching videos at home. Throughout this PowerPoint presentation, you're going to see the method that you've been shown in class that you can do for yourself at home. Now for this, you're going to need a bit of paper, ideally A4, but small is fine and big is fine. It doesn't matter, whatever works for you. Right, on we go. Right, at the top you can see name and topic and title. Now I think that's fairly self-explanatory. You need to write your name, and if you're watching a video about Jews at weekends, you're going to write Jews at weekends. It's as simple as that. Right, the second column then is your Q column. This bit you're not going to write an awful lot on. You need to include keywords, prompts and questions that link to your notes. Now, if I've used headings in the videos, feel free to use those there. The idea is that that tells you what you're going to see on the next slide. The third section then is your note-taking section. Now this is where you're going to write the most. When you've got your Q in the Q side, here is where you put any notes to do with that. So you can write down simple notes, you can use lists, use bullet points if you want, numbers. You can use abbreviations as long as you understand what you've got there. Symbols also, and sometimes they help you to trigger your memory later. And finally you can include diagrams, things like timelines and so on. Now at the bottom of your notes you need to include a summary. This is a must. Once you've taken your notes and you've got your cues, it's important that you can digest that information and you can show me or anyone else that you understand what you've written. You can sum it up in a few sentences. You're not expected to write an awful lot. You need to also include any questions that you may have. So if there is something you're not sure of, or if you think, oh actually I want to know more about a particular issue, you can write your questions there. Now you're going to be bringing this into the next lesson, and this will help you take part in whatever it is we do, whether it's discussion work, debate, doing exam questions and so on. Now there will be an opportunity for you to ask these questions that you may have written down during the lesson, and it's a great way not only for you to learn more but also for other people to consider something they might not have thought of originally. Now one further note about this template. The size is a rough guide. The Q bit doesn't need to be too wide. You need more space for your notes. However, the size of the bottom for the summary is up to you. If you want to write more summary, you can simply continue on the other side or on another bit of paper. It's up to you how you manage it. You're in control. They're your notes. Now, ideally, you're going to do it on A4 paper, but if you've only got smaller, well, that's going to be fine, really. It just means you might need to use a bit more. Any questions, you know where to find me, and I look forward to seeing your notes.